Welcome to Afghan Dastarkhan, eating healthy on a budget in the United States. Bulani recipe. Now that you have learned about food budgets and other saving strategies, let's discover a food story from Zora, who shared with us what simple meals she made when she first arrived in the U.S. from Afghanistan. When Zora first came to the U.S., she and her family lived in a city and didn't know many Afghans. She had to find something she could easily cook with the ingredients they had, and she needed to make something for her husband to take to work. For 1 year, she ended up making a lot of bulani. Zora started by giving her husband 4 bulani to take to work, but soon he was coming home and saying that he didn't have enough. She was surprised to hear this because 4 bulani is a lot of food. It turned out that his co-workers also liked his bulani. Soon Zora was making 6 a day, and he would constantly ask for more. Zora remembers her first year in America to be the year of bulani. To this day, Zora and her husband hear from those friends who say, "We are missing bulani." Bulani is such a great food because you can make it with anything you wish. Meat, squash, zucchini, potato, and children love it too. If you want to avoid oil because of health reasons, you can also bake it in the oven instead of frying it. Zora's advice for Afghans coming to America is to cook food at home as it will be cheaper and healthier. Zora now makes bread, mantu, pizza, yogurt, and curd at home. She doesn't order from places and saves a lot of money. She buys some things like rice from Costco, vegetables from Aldi or Lidl, and spices and meat from Walmart or international supermarkets, and halal meat from Afghan shops. This is all great advice from Zora. Cooking at home with fresh ingredients is healthier and cheaper. Let's learn Zora's recipe for bulani. Number of servings, 5. Cooking time, 1.5 hours. Ingredients: 4 cups of all-purpose flour. Salt as needed. 4 to 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil for frying. 1 egg. 3 boiled potatoes. 1 tomato. 1 bunch of coriander, called cilantro in the U.S. 1 bunch of green onions. 1 small bag of spinach. Black pepper. Green chili peppers for spice. Coriander seed. Water. Enough to keep the dough soft, not hard. Approximately 1 cup of water for 3 cups of flour. Let's start with dough. Add flour, salt, egg, and enough water to make the dough. Make sure it's not too runny or too dry. For the filling, cut all the vegetables and herbs into small pieces. Mash the potato separately. Then add ground black pepper, salt, ground coriander seed, sliced green pepper based on your taste preference. The pepper and coriander seed you can grind up ahead of time into a powder. Mix all the vegetables and spices together and add into the mashed potatoes. Cut the dough into small pieces and roll into small balls. Roll the ball into a thin circle with a rolling pin or hands. Then add 3 tablespoons of the filling ingredients in the half side of the circle dough. Then fold the other half side onto the ingredients and seal the bulani. Turn on the heat and use a flat pan. Add oil and fry the bulani one by one until golden, then serve. For oven baking, lay on a non-stick parchment paper in an oven-safe baking tray. Bake until golden, 240 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 minutes. Some people like their bulani with all of these vegetables. Others prefer not to add tomatoes or spicy green peppers. It is up to you and your family. You can add as much spice as you like as well. Don't forget to share with your friends. Be sure and watch all the videos in our video series on eating healthy on a budget in the U.S.